Hi folks, Friday, April 24. Got a beautiful Defender 90 just about to go out, waiting for Tom to come and pick it up. Tom's asked us to shoot a video of it, which we're going to do. This is happening a lot. Turns out you guys actually really want to see your cars featured on our YouTube channel, so I take that as somewhat of a compliment. Well deserved, because we do a jolly good job, or at least the guys in the workshop do. Beautiful, clean Defender 90, low mileage. Most of what we've done is inside this truck. So actually, I'll just show the outside bits first. So, got to show you those lovely Corbury seats. They're from Licari. They're pretty damn cool. They're finished in sand, by the way, if you want to know what colour it is. And it contrasts really well against the black in this vehicle. So this has got black Alcantara headliner and also the black Alcantara window surrounds. I believe they're by Masai. Can't swear to it, but they look pretty damn cool wherever they're from. Something we've done slightly different on here. Tom didn't want to go for the Nakatananga antenna that we normally put on the front. There's a clue why. There's no hole and he didn't want to make a hole. So we've gone for a shark fin on the roof. So we set it off to one side because it looks purposeful. You can't put it in the middle because there's a big rib there. I don't know if you can see it. So it sits over there, which looks really funky. We've also done an optimal rear washer and we've added a optimal rear light, number plate light with camera in it. Sits off to one side, but it looks really cool if you don't want the camera at the top. Got a squirter there instead. So coming around to the inside, whoa, now we can shut all that nasty old wind noise out. Let's just close the door, turn the sounds down a little bit. So we've got the lovely, I think they're Corbury, they're made by Licari. They do a couple of brands, but we've gone for the tip-up bases, so it means you can actually pop the base up and access the battery compartment. And also we've got an amplifier in there that runs our ultimate audio system we've got in this car. So we have standard audio, premium audio, ultimate audio and ultimate DSP. So this is the second from top system of our off-the-shelf systems available for the Defenders, and it's pretty damn good. It's got a three-way set up front, so you've got the focal tweeter in the top of the dash, the focal ESK 100 mid in the bottom of the dash, and then if you're scientific, you know that you've got a hole in the mid base. So we fixed that with a 6.5-inch woofer just set in the front of the seat box there. So that's a bandpass woofer just producing all the lovely mid bass for the front of the vehicle. That's my trainer, pretty cool too, and new incidentally. For a source, we've gone for the Stinger Heigh 10. So real funky head unit, very different, built specific. The Stinger Heigh 10 actually, this unit is available with several different fascias for several different vehicles, but this is the classic Land Rover Defender fascia, and as you can see, fits really well. They've made some improvements to it actually since the first ones we installed, so very nice. All goes in really well, screen resolution is really good, it's still got the protective cover on at the moment, and of course something which we talk about is this phone at the moment is driving the CarPlay, so we're playing Tidal straight onto that screen, and as you can see there's no cable because we've got a wireless connection, so we've got wireless Apple CarPlay, and that's something we do as standard with the Heigh 10. So whether we send it out as a kit or install it for you, we're going to give you wireless Apple CarPlay. Some of the other features of the Heigh 10 which are pretty funky: press home here, go down here and go to vehicle info, and look, we've got all this information about the vehicle in there. So we've got the battery voltage, air intake temperature, looks pretty high, coolant temperature, all sorts of bits and pieces. You've got the performance in there, so it's going to give us our speed, etc. Look, looks as if we could do 0 to 60 testing. Look, best 0 to 60 off-road. So that's not going to work in here because this vehicle is a little bit late. This vehicle's a little bit early, and also I believe you're going to need the traction control for that to work, because some of the sensors won't be in the vehicle. Back to Apple CarPlay. So yeah, just going back to the ultimate hi-fi in this vehicle. So ultimate hi-fi is three-way set up front, 6-inch JL audio woofer and an enclosure on the back, just tucks in between the seats, and we're using a Audison SR amplifier. It's a real powerful 5-channel amp, sits underneath that seat, drives the front mids and tweeters passively, drives the seat boxes actively. The seat box woofers in a bandpass configuration. We've done a whole load of soundproofing underneath that seat to create the best enclosure we possibly can. And we go back to Apple CarPlay here. Oh, it's going to mess around on me now, isn't it? But normally we go back to Apple CarPlay, and the sound quality of this system is quite incredible.
I gotta make it today. Straight to my main inspirer. Says urgent from the USA.
So the next system up, which is the Ultimate DSP, has an optical input, and actually if you opt for the Stinger Heigh 10 to go with it, this has got a digital output, optical output, so we can link a toss link from the head unit directly to the DSP amplifier. That's in the Ultimate DSP, which is the flagship off-the-shelf system. So that's going to give you even better sound quality. Now, one of the features of this head unit has EQ and time alignment built into it, so the limitations of the Ultimate system is that you don't have that control, but you do by using this head unit. And you do with the other double DINs actually, because they've all got EQ. So we've time aligned this system. We've got a great sound stage right in the center of the dash. We've done a little bit of equalization to get it to sound just spot on, and it does sound really, really good. Just show you the camera. So if I drop it into reverse like that, it's going to pop up the reverse camera. You've got 4 camera inputs on this Heigh 10, so that's pretty funky if you need 4 cameras. So there you go. It's an overview of the Stinger Heigh 10 and how it works and the other modifications we've made to this gorgeous Defender. Let's hope when Tom comes to pick it up, he likes it just as much as we do. Thank you very much for watching. It's Friday, so have a great weekend.